Happening now, thousands getting ready to say goodbye in Connecticut, where 2 Bristol police officers killed in the line of duty last week will be laid to rest.
As many as 50,000 people are expected to say their final goodbyes at the joint funeral for Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sergeant Alex Hamsey. And some of those in attendance will be police officers from Rhode Island. Good morning, Providence reporter Yanni Tregellis is live in Cranston, where a group of officers just left headed that way. Yanni?
Good morning, Doreen and Casey. Yeah, quite a scene here this morning at the Cranston Police Headquarters as dozens of officers from all across the state here gathering to roll out from here at the Cranston Police Headquarters and head down to Bristol, Connecticut to honor the lives lost of Dustin DeMonte as well as Sergeant Alex Hamsey. Now, I want you to take a look at video from just moments before 6 o'clock this morning as those dozens of officers rolling out on their motorcycles as well as many police cruisers and buses also heading out to Bristol, Connecticut. Now, there were officers from here in Cranston as well as Providence, Pawtucket, Bristol, Rhode Island, Johnston, and many other cities throughout the state to head over to Rentschler Field to honor the lives lost of both Lieutenant Dustin DeMonte and Sergeant Alex Hamsey at a funeral set to start at 11 o'clock this morning. Now, the procession for both Sergeant Hamsey and Lieutenant DeMonte are expected to begin at just before 9 a.m. And speaking to Cranston Police Captain Carnevale, he told me that they will head to Bristol and then head down to North Haven to go to the procession of Lieutenant DeMonte, and they will actually be going into the stadium with him to bring the fallen Lieutenant DeMonte into the stadium. Take a listen to after we spoke with him.
Very touching. You can see everybody come together for the family, for the fallen officers. It's so important for us to do that.
Whenever I get a notification on the phone or something that a police officer dies, it hits home. It hits home even more when it's localized in the New England area.
And again, funeral services are set to begin at 11 o'clock this morning, and also expected to be in attendance is Officer Alec Iorado from the Bristol Police Department, who was the third officer that was shot in that incident, survived, of course, was wounded. He is expected to be at that funeral this morning, so of course that I'm sure will be a very touching and sad moment. Again, speaking with here some officers, they told me that they don't expect to have a dry eye in the entire Rentschler Field in East Hartford, where that funeral is set to take place. Again, that funeral going to start at 11 o'clock. As many as 50,000 people and officers from all across the country expected to be in attendance. For now, we're live in Cranston. Yanni Tregellis, ABC 6 News.